Hey guys, it's Tara here from fruity_be3 on Instagram, and today I'm going to do a little video on my top 5 vegan inspirations on YouTube and Instagram. So I'm going to just get straight into it, I think, so that I don't ramble on for 10 plus minutes. So the first person that I'm going to mention is the person that I found this lifestyle through, particularly the high carb, low fat vegan lifestyle. And that is Elle Taylor, who I think was formerly Fruitarian Elle. And so she was the first person I'd seen on Instagram who was vegan, in particular high carb, low fat. And my first thoughts were, this is just another eating disorder. This is pointless. I mean, cows naturally produce milk, chickens naturally lay eggs. I was vegetarian beforehand, so yeah, I just didn't see that really understand the point of veganism, and in particular the high carb, low fat veganism. I just kind of thought, yeah, that's just a way to restrict even more. And probably a lot of you know who do follow Elle on Instagram that her recovery was through a high carb, low fat vegan lifestyle. So I was very skeptical of it. And so I guess what I love about her account is that she's shared her journey towards wellness through high carb, low fat living. And now she doesn't, I don't believe, has a label, which I kind of even like more about her channel now, because it's less of a diet and just, yeah, more of a vegan lifestyle. So definitely the things that you will see when you go to her channel is lots of different food options for vegans, and she shows that you can eat anything and make it vegan. So yeah, lots of food ideas on her page, and definitely if you're coming from an eating disorder background, her page is great because she has restored some weight and health and changed her whole mindset through veganism. So I guess that inspired me once I did my research after, coming to her account and being quite skeptical. Did my research and decided, made the ethical connection and decided to do that for myself as well. So yeah, definitely if you're in recovery from an eating disorder, her channel, which I'll link up here now, is Elle Taylor. So she does YouTubes and Instagram, and yeah, so even if you're not coming from an eating disorder background, she has lots of food ideas, and so that you can stay healthy on a vegan lifestyle. And number 2 is probably my biggest inspiration in veganism and just in life in general, actually, is Mary from Manchas and Mangoes. So when I did start obviously following people on Instagram and watching YouTubes, I was just immediately drawn to her channel. She's so real, so down to earth, so honest, and yeah, I think I really respect her honesty, because that's something that is one of my top morals, I guess you could say. And yeah, she's just really open and honest in her journey. And the same, what I love about her is that she did the same. She was doing the high carb, raw till 4 type lifestyle, and quite strictly. So doing that, raw foods till 4 o'clock and a cooked meal. And it's just been nice to watch her journey to discover, I don't know, I'm getting tongue-tied, to discover that you don't have to live this strict certain label, like raw till 4 or starch solution or fully raw or anything like that, and that you can live a healthy vegan lifestyle. As long as it's vegan food, you can be happy and healthy. So definitely her channel is one that you need to watch, just for all aspects of life, like personal growth, motivation, food, travel. She's got everything and anything, and she talks about it all. And I don't know, she's just very warming and yeah, great to watch. I feel like you can almost connect with her through the camera, which I think is really nice. So, and she's very good with her followers, so she'll respond to comments and give advice and stuff. So I think that's really special, because a lot of people with a lot of followers sometimes don't actually take the time to you know, answer everyone's comments or give advice or even acknowledge their followers. So I think that's really great, and it's been good to be able to be able to find more stuff out about her and like chat to her via comments and stuff. So definitely check her out, which I'll write down here, Mantras and Mangoes, and she's on Instagram and YouTube too. And number 3, well, I'm going to do 3 and 4 as kind of 3 and 4 as kind of like it's 1 but it's 2. I'll explain now. So firstly, it's Henya Mania, Henya from Henya Mania, and Jason from Jason Pizzino. So I actually followed them both separately before they even became a couple, and then I've followed them quite closely for quite a long time. And firstly, I think number 1, Henya, she has helped me, I guess, put my focus onto the animals and why I'm doing this lifestyle. So she often talks about saving the animals and why we're actually doing this and what the animals are put through, and that veganism isn't about us, it's about the animals and the planet. So I think that's been she's been such an important part in my journey, because although I did make the ethical connection and I did care about the animals, it wasn't my main focus. Like, I have to be honest, it wasn't my main focus. My main focus was my body and what I was putting in my mouth. But as she says over and over again, as long as it's vegan, it's okay. Like, as long as you're eating vegan food and using vegan products and not buying into the animal, like the meat and dairy industry, then you're doing the right thing, and that's how simple it is. So I think her passion for actually saving the animals and spreading that message, as aside from the food message, is why I love her channel. So I'll link her below, Henya Mania. And then her partner, Jason Pizzino. What I love about Jason is his work ethic. His work ethic is amazing. He has built his channel quite quickly and has connected to a really large audience, and he puts out content that people want to see, and he replies to everything, which is great, and he shows people, and I think he's another one great for people with coming from an eating disorder background, that you can eat bread, you can eat hummus, you can eat fats, you can eat anything you want and stay fit and healthy, and not to be afraid of those things, and that it's okay. And again, Jason shows that you don't have to be raw till 4, starch solution, fully raw to be fit and healthy, because he is super fit and super healthy. So, and then what I love about the two of them together is that they're both so passionate about veganism and changing the planet and helping other people, and since they've been together, it's like an even stronger force, because it's like double inspiration, I guess. Yeah, so I'll link him down here at Jason Pizzino. And number 5, who did I write down for number 5? I should know this. Oh my gosh, as if I can forget this person. Sorry, I just had like a mind blank because I've been like babbling. Evelyn from Nourish Not Punish. Oh my gosh, I have to say, I followed her in the beginning of my journey, and what I've always loved about her is her willingness to share her story about how she recovered from an eating disorder, and show that it's not about, again, I think the common theme is I love people that aren't a strict type of vegan. She shows that you can be healthy and recover and be fit and not overweight and, not orthorexic about veganism, and she just shows that you can live a happy, healthy life and love, she shows you that you can love yourself, and she's all about sharing her story to begin to love herself, which is, I think, the most important thing in life, is to accept and love yourself just the way you are, and that's exactly what she does on her Instagram, and she shares her story on a Tumblr, which is great, and shares recipes for free on her Tumblr, and has an ebook which is so cheap, like $1.50 or something. So she's really about helping people with eating disorder past, and also with not, just really thrive on a vegan lifestyle. So, and yeah, that's what I love about her. Is just, she is all about learning to accept yourself, learning to love yourself, and at the same time eating cruelty-free food. And yeah, I think she's just a really like relatable person on the internet. It's not like, you know, she's got a ton of followers, but she's just like any other person. She doesn't, again, she like, you know, replies to comments, she connects with her followers, which a lot of, you know, big names on Instagram tend to get away with not doing, because they've got a big following and everyone enjoys seeing their pictures and everything like that, but they don't all take the time out to chat to their followers. So yeah, that's what I love about her. So if you want someone who just has this like free spirit and who has just this down-to-earth personality and is relatable, definitely need to check out her page, because yeah, she's inspired me a ton in my journey, and especially since I've taken the mind frame off wanting to have this strict raw till 4 or fully raw lifestyle. It's even more inspiring, because I think that she's someone that you can really look up to as a person and as someone who's recovered from eating disorder and a vegan. So I'll link her below just here. Nourish Not Punish. So they're my top 5 vegan inspirations, and there's so many others that I love, but they're definitely the ones who have probably had the biggest impact on where I'm at today with my veganism and shaping the kind of life that I want for myself. So you should definitely check them all out. And also, so thanks for watching my video on my top 5 inspiring vegans. So you can follow me on Instagram at fruity_be3, and I'd love if you guys could write in the comments what you thought of the video and what you'd like to see. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you next time.